Alright, hello everybody. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way first. If you're playing Path of Exile for a couple of years and you're a veteran already, you are probably not going to learn anything new here, but hey, stay if you want, maybe you do learn something new. Second, this is for softcore trade league. Might work in hardcore, I'm not sure, haven't really tested it, but this is how I integrate my character into maps. Basically, this is a guide on how to get your character into the maps, how to cap your resistances using only the currency you've gotten just by playing the 10 acts and doing the normal, cruel and merciless lab. So to showcase this, I'm gonna use screenshots, and just to prove my point, I'm not inventing something here, I'm not reinventing anything here, I'm just reminding you that you do have your trade site, you have your official trade site for Path of Exile, and for just a couple of chaos you can get so much good gear. People are making chaos recipe, they put good items into dump tabs listed for 1 chaos, and they will sell those items, as I will show you right now how I improved my character and made it more than good enough just for a couple of chaos. So what you're looking at right now is basically I finished 10 acts and I've done normal, cruel and merciless lab. And this is the currency I have. I have some other currency like alteration orbs or some jeweler orbs, but I didn't want to include those. I just want this. This is somehow I got 10 pure chaos and 1 wall orb. Fine. So 1100 energy shield, terrible gear, resistances not kept. So going into a map right now is a suicide. Anything that hits you with something, and if it's a critical hit anyway, you will die, you will get stun locked and you will die. So let me show you what 10 chaos orbs can buy. As you're searching for items on your trade site, look for open prefixes, open suffixes. Sometimes the item doesn't look that good, it maybe doesn't have any spell damage, but you can craft spell damage. Use your crafting bench. Same is on the suffix. If it doesn't have any resistance but you're missing cold resistance but it has an open suffix, you can always craft your resistance as your suffix on crafting bench. It's very simple, but people forget it or they are lazy. You think, oh man, I can just push it through, I'm just gonna die a couple of times, but it makes you not have any fun and it makes you slow. Anyway, if you are following a guide and you have a POB and you have a basic idea of what your build needs. This is, for example, a Cold Occultist. I've been playing this game since 2012 and I never played this build, but just from some knowledge I actually do have a guide for this build that I'm following, and it does have those items set in place. For example, you need this, you need that. The game doesn't work that way. The game only cares if you have enough resist, if you have enough life or energy shield to survive. I mean, if you're dead, you're not doing any damage, so what's the point, right? The idea is you can get your character, you can get it going, you can get it rolling with just a couple of chaos. It doesn't take that much. I will be making part 2 of this video that showcases how to actually use the trade site properly. The basic idea is to search for the stat you need the most. For example, let's say you play some life based build, Toxic Rain, Champion, doesn't matter what you're playing. You know that you need life, so let's say you're on a 4 link after Act 10 and you need a 6 link now, or a 5 link. 6 links are really cheap later on, but at the beginning of the link, maybe you want a 5 link. You can afford a 5 link, it costs like 1 to 3 chaos, you can get yourself a 5 link. So you can roll it yourself, but if you don't have enough alternations, you don't want to waste your currency, just search for a 5 link with life on a right base that you can roll your colors of sockets. So you search for an item that has like, let's say 80 life. Get your list and then just look for an open prefix or an open suffix. If it has an open suffix, you can craft res on it. It's simple as that. Same for every other item. Get yourself a decent weapon. Look for physical damage. Just under the physical DPS, let's say you're playing some melee character, you can put like 200 phys DPS. The other stats do not matter. All you care for is to get your resistances, get your life, and then get some base damage, because damage usually comes from your tree and from the gem levels. Later on, of course, you will get a better weapon, but after finishing 10 acts and getting into maps, the most important thing is that your character is able to survive and clear the map effectively. And that happens when you have enough resist and enough life to survive. So anyway, thank you all for watching. If you learned something new, if you now have a general idea on how to get started with maps, how to get geared up cheaply and effectively, like, subscribe, and see you on part 2.